What's up, guys? Welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, and today I'm doing a subscriber request. Let's see, Austin8693, you requested that I react to Randy Travis's song, On the Other Hand. So I'm reacting to it. It's off of from the research I did, it's off of Randy's 1986 album, Storms of Life. I don't know if that was a best hits album or not. It kind of has that title, Storms of Life, but it's like Skeletons in the Closet by the Grateful Dead. But it might not be, might just be like a regular album. And Randy, Mr. Travis, is from Marshville, North Carolina, at least according to to Wikipedia. And they've led me wrong a few times, but most of the times it gets it right. You guys will correct me. So anyway, let's get into Randy Travis's On the Other Hand. Boop. I love it when you get to see the artists themselves.
On one hand, I count the reason I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long.
You can see the old footage.
So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand,
I love it.
There's a golden band.
Oh.
To remind me of someone who would not understand.
Amen.
On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand.
Brilliant, brilliant, simple, so nuanced. Brilliant.
In your arms I feel the passion I thought it died. When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. And when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. Thank you.
There's a young Randy Travis, man. Good, smooth voice, good, smooth delivery of these lyrics. And just steady emotion through it and let the story speak to you instead of him trying to sell it. He just brought it nice, even keeled. And then you're listening and you're like, oh. But props to the songwriter, to the lyricist who figured out the connection. You know, there's so many ways of looking at life, and we get expressions in our mind that we just grow up with, or we hear in high school or college or on TV and sports, you know. And he went yard, you know. That's, you know, an expression in baseball. That's a home run. He went yard. If that wasn't in baseball, you wouldn't even know what it was. But on the other hand, we use that expression, but on the other hand, I'm thinking of going to see that movie. Or on the other hand, I could do this. And somebody had that expression in their mind, the lyricist, on the other hand, and then double metaphored it with, on the other hand, is a gold band. That's somebody who's paying attention to life. And that's why I'm such a word nerd, because it isn't just that the words are cool the way they're put together. It's when I look at the human spirit, the human creative gene, or whatever it is that makes us creative. There are people paying attention and put this stuff together and then make a song out of it. And then somebody like Randy Travis says, I like that song. If he didn't write it, I don't know if he wrote it. I didn't look that up. But, you know, there's so many songs out there not written by the artist. In any case, it resonates so much that it makes its way all the way up the food chain and onto an album. And, wow. Or now that's, you know, singles that you just download on iTunes or whatever. But all that said, this is a great song. Do I want to rate this? I mean, it's about the sanctity of marriage. It's about temptation. I think we all have, to varying degrees, have that. I'm a one-woman man, so that was never a problem for me. But, you know, I get it. Women are beautiful. I mean, so, you know, I don't want to run down that track right now in commentary. But, yeah, do I want to rate it? Yeah, I'll rate this song. That's not quite a 9. I'm going to give this one an 8.9. It's a real high 8. It's not quite a 9, but man, I'm splitting hairs there. But being the word nerd I am, I gotta love it. But also Randy Travis. I mean, are you kidding me? And then I also noticed the size of the band. There were so many, you know, full band. I don't know how many members there were. The video I don't think showed all of them, but it wasn't about let's just go off and jam and use our instruments as explosive machines and just really overload the audience with sound. It was, you know, there's an appropriateness to the message, and the audience went nuts. They knew the song, of course, and as soon as they heard the opening, did it start with Slide? I don't remember, but the opening sound, opening notes, they knew the song and went nuts for it. So obviously they knew it was going to be a mellowish type song, and they loved it. So it wasn't about the explosions, you know. And I liken that to Hollywood. When Hollywood used to be all about the story, and then it became about the special effects, the big Arnold Schwarzenegger explosions, and Bruce Willis and you know, the sensationalism of it. And that's not what's going on in this kind of music. And it really, in some ways, respects the human being's mind, the person who's listening to its mind. I'm not trying to bypass anything. I'm just trying to speak to what resonates in your soul, in your heart, in your mind, and whatever we call it. And I'm just going to sing quietly, and the band's just going to play appropriately. We're not going to go off. We're not going to oversell this thing. And I think that's a big part of the traditional country that some people have a problem with the contemporary country nowadays because it could be oversold or overdone, over-sensationalized. And I like some of that to an extent. But the storytelling, in my mind, I don't know if it's a more respectful art form, but it certainly respects the listener. So 8.9 for Randy Travis is On the Other Hand. Austin, 8693, kudos to you. Guy or girl, I'm not sure. I actually have a very close female friend. Her name is Austin, which is very cool for a girl's name. Austin, if you're listening, hey. And she's a South Carolina girl. But Austin, 8693, thank you for the recommendation, my friend. So there you go, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please like it. Do whatever you want. And have a great day. Keep rocking the country.